Hello at welcome sa Filipino Income YouTube channel. Hello guys, and andito na naman tayo. The Injap story continues. Meron na namang IPO si Edgar Injap siya, and this time it's going to be different from Double Dragon. Is it going to be another win para kay Injap? We'll see pag-aralan natin. Umpisahan natin sa fundamental analysis. Sa mga beginners, ang fundamental analysis ay ang pag-research tungkol sa business condition ng company at ang epekto nito sa future earnings. Start tayo by answering the what, when, where, why, and how questions ng fundamental analysis. Mahirap gawan ng fundamental analysis ang MerryMart IPO. Bakit? Because technically, it's a startup. Teka Chris, a startup going public? Tama ka dyan. Sa pagsasaliksik ko, meron pa lang silang 7 branches at hindi lahat ng ito ay fully operational na. So this is a startup going public. So to answer the what question, what is MerryMart? The short answer is it is a new grocery brand. High-end, medium stores, and small stores yung 3 types ng stores nila. So you heard that right? Meron silang 3 types of stores. One for their high-end locations, another na tinatawag nilang medium stores, and meron silang smaller stores that they will be putting in every corner, or at least yan yung plano, ilagay sa every corner ng malalaking cities in the Philippines. They will be competing with 3 different market segments sa grocery market. Number 1, so they will be competing with high-end brands. Included sa brands na to are Rustan's and the Marketplace. So ano yung difference ng brand na to? Well, fewer yung number of stores ng high-end brand na grocery stores, but they will be priced higher, of course. So if price sila ng higher, they may have a better profit margin compared doon sa smaller stores and sa regular grocery stores. But again, this is a small part of the market. Next is they have these medium stores. The way I understand it, with these types of stores, they will be competing with the big boys in the market. Included na doon yung SM Supermarket, SM Save More, SM Hypermarket, and also Pure Gold. So Pure Gold has become a household name, mostly in Manila and in Luzon. But they are still building in terms of their reach in Visayas and in Mindanao. But still, they are a big player in the market. And lastly, they will be competing with small convenience stores. So ito yung third market type nila, yung small convenience store market. Similar dito is yung 7-Eleven and ang katulad ng mini-stop. So in terms of competition, they will be competing against well-established brands. Pero konti lang yung mga brands na yon. There may be some local brands, but those local brands don't have the capital of a startup that went public. Another important feature we should consider when assessing the chances of success ng MerryMart is the introduction of the franchise system. So I'm not sure if they will introduce the franchise system in all 3 other market segments, but I'm sure that they will be introducing it in the smaller stores or yung mga stores na magko-compete dun sa 7-Eleven. So have you noticed that yung smaller stores like 7-Eleven and Ministop, mas mahal yung mga prices dito sa mga stores na to compared doon sa grocery? So this is because convenience stores and people who go there buy because they need something. wala akong toothpaste. I traveled and I don't have toothpaste. So bibili ako ng toothpaste sa local na 7-Eleven. It's an emergency and kailangan ko talagang bumili kahit na mas mahal yun, yung thing na yun na bibiliin ko. This means that the smaller stores may have bigger profit margins. And yung bigger profit margins ng stores na yon will allow MerryMart to ask for royalty from the people who will buy their franchise. So that is an important point to consider. And we will discuss more why later. Start muna tayo sa when. So when will this IPO be released? Actually, the IPO has already been offered to the various brokerage firms in the country. And as of the creation of this video, ubos na yung IPO stocks na reserved para dun sa BDO Nomura and BPI trade. So if you still want to buy, I hope you don't get your hopes up because possible na ubos na talaga yung IPO stocks in the market. So our opportunity to invest in this and to make money in the short term from the MerryMart IPO is when it will be released on June 15th. So that is the date kung when ito marirelease sa general public for public trading. So next, let's go to the why question. Why the IPO right now? The short answer is massive growth. So this company is telling us that they are planning for massive growth. As I said earlier in the video, they only have 7 branches right now and hindi lahat ng branches na yon ay fully operational as of the making of this video. Their goal is to open 100 branches by the year 2023. So is this achievable? I'm saying yes. My opinion is that this is achievable based on the other factors I have indicated in this video. One of the big factors is it is a franchise firm. Another, it is run by Injap. So that is the answer to our who question. Injap. So sa hindi familiar, but I know if you're watching this video, familiar ka na kay Injap. He is the man behind Mang Inasal, so a chicken company. We didn't know that we needed another chicken franchise, but he said you need this, and he proved it by creating innovative ideas that really disrupted the food industry at the time. So before Mang Inasal, walang Andy Rice. After Mang Inasal, it's very difficult to find a grilling place with no only rice because they have to compete in the market. And the market was redefined by Injap. So what does it mean na si Edgar Shah yung leader ng company na to? Well, for one, he has a good track record with IPO. He is a local hero among IPOs because of the rise of value during the Double Dragon IPO. So from 2 pesos, umakyat ito ng 18, almost 20, and then bumaba ng konti. But still, if you were trying to make money in the stock market at the time, that was the opportunity. And people I know who didn't invest or who didn't buy the IPO at the time, they were really regretting not buying the IPO. So the same people na nag-invest noon, they may be investing again this time just because Injap is involved. So that's for the short term. Injap's name has a good reputation for IPOs, and that may bring our sleeping investors into the market, or those who have liquidity right now may put their money in just because of Injap's involvement in this IPO. So for the long term, will Injap's skill set be able to help this brand succeed? I am guessing yes. Why? Because he has experience managing franchises. So the number one rule in any business, and it holds true, especially for this type of business, is location, location, location. So he knows how to attract people to buy his franchise. And he knows people who have access to important locations around the country. I'm not just talking about the Luzon and the metro cities around the country. I'm also talking about the smaller cities and the smaller towns where he was able to put up Mang Inasal stores. His past experience in his other businesses may translate to success in this particular type of business. Another important factor to consider when assessing Injap's involvement is that he has access to buildings right now because of his Double Dragon business. So he already has the locations. The question is, are they good enough for the new normal?